everybody, welcome back. Today's video, I'm in my car and I'm just gonna be filming a Q&A. So I asked you guys on Instagram and I think my Snapchat too to send me questions to answer for this video. And I actually got quite a few. I got like 30, but I picked like 15 for the sake of brevity. Really quickly before I do, I've been trying out, okay, this looks brown on camera, but I've been trying out a lot of like matte, colorful oh my gosh, what's that? Oh, it's paper. I'm like, I've been trying out a lot of like matte, colorful eyeshadows. Just trying to see like what looks good. I did yellow today. Not my best work, but it's okay. So the first question is, tell me about your piercings and tattoo pains. So I get this question every time someone sees my piercings or tattoos. So I'm happy to answer. It's also raining, so if you hear the rain in the background, hopefully it doesn't get too bad. But I have 4 tattoos, and I just have I have a like annoying story with piercings, like but I'll start with my tattoos first. So I have one on my ankle, which I don't know if you won't be able to see it. I'll insert a picture here. I got that one a couple months ago. It's on my ankle. The pain was like scale of 1 to 10, 10 being like stop and I need to go to the hospital pain. It was probably like a 4, like low. I also have this one. This one is the first one I ever got. Olive branch laurel. I don't know if you guys know, but I draw all my tattoos, except for the one on my ankle. I didn't draw that one. That was a flash tattoo. That was like a random one that I just was like, let's just get a tattoo. But I draw all my tattoos. I also, like, people will commission me to draw their tattoos, and then they get my artwork on them, which is like the coolest thing ever. I'm working on a piece right now still, so that's cool. But this is the first one I got, and I got it when I think I was 19. I got that tattoo. On a scale of 1 to 10, it was probably like a 5. It took about an hour and a half, just because there's a lot of detail and stuff in it, and I wanted it, you can't really tell on here, but I wanted it to gradient from dark to light. So that's what that one is. And then the next one I have is this one on the back of my arm. This is a butterfly that I drew with help of my tattoo artist. This one, honestly, 6. Baby hurt a little bit. That one took about an hour and a half as well. That one was way more painful than anyone else that I've ever gotten. It was a lot of shading, as you can see, like there's lots of black and stuff like that. So it's like, it's fine, but it did hurt a lot more than the rest. This is actually in my boyfriend's sister's handwriting, so that's really sweet. Bailey, once again. She wrote that out for me, and then I got it tattooed. That one on a scale of 1 to 10 is like a 2, because it was literally 3 minutes. Like, it was so quick. So that was really easy. Anyways, my biggest advice with tattoos and pain is, like, don't let your, like wariness of pain dictate where you get a tattoo, because all tattoos hurt, okay? Obviously, some places like your face, your neck, I think probably hurt the most. I don't have a face or neck tattoo, so I don't really know. But all tattoos hurt, so if you want it somewhere and you're like, oh no, it's gonna hurt too bad, I want to move it, like don't do that. It's not serious like that. You're gonna be upset, you know, if you wanted it in a certain place and then you got it in another place because you're afraid of the pain. They all hurt. Like, I get a lot of people saying that, like, I don't want to get tattoo on my ribs because it's gonna hurt too bad, but I can't show my tattoos and stuff like that. Like, just go for it, you know. It's not that bad. I think if you go in with a level of expectance that it's gonna hurt, then that really helps a lot. Because I went in and I was like, okay, I know this is gonna hurt, like, and it hurt like exactly as much as I thought it was going to. So don't let your pain tolerance dictate where you get tattoos. Biggest advice. Okay, the next question is, have you considered veganism? So a lot of you guys don't know, but I was vegan for 2 years in high school. My junior year and my senior year, or I think it was actually my sophomore year and my junior year, I was vegan. I loved it. It made me feel really good. I loved experimenting with vegan foods and stuff like that. I did lose some weight. I lost about 15 pounds in the 2 years. I have a really hard time losing weight. I have like some sort of hormone imbalance that makes it really hard for me to metabolize and lose weight. But I did lose 15 pounds. So that's about 7 pounds a year. which is like a lot for me because I can't really lose weight that easily, in those 2 years, and it was great. I don't really have a good excuse on why I'm not vegan anymore, honestly, other than laziness, which is not an excuse. So, I dabble with it, which is like sounds stupid, but sometimes I do eat vegan and sometimes I don't. But I don't, like, I'm not fully vegan right now. But yes, I did consider it. I loved it. I highly recommend it if you're trying to eat clean or trying to just get your body, like, it kind of resets your body in a really nice way. I didn't feel like I was missing out because there's a lot of things that you can recreate when you're vegan. So that's a really good thing. I highly recommend it for people who just want to try a new diet, or it's not really a diet, like want to try a new lifestyle, or something like that. The next question is, why Shakespeare? So if you don't know, I study Shakespeare. That's like my field of research. I'm an English major, and I really like Shakespeare because I took a Shakespeare class last semester. And that really, I think, kickstarted like my love for Shakespeare. He's such a humanitarian, and just the way that he writes is so transcends time. You know, he wrote like so, like in the 1500s, like hundreds of years ago. But like almost everything that he says in all of his plays and all of his poems and sonnets can transfer like right into today. And it's just really cool to learn about his lifestyle, and the way that he writes is so melodic and beautiful. And there's a lot of like hidden information and hidden jokes and puns and stuff like that that you can uncover when you start reading. So now that's kind of like my gig. I love it. But I got really inspired last semester to study him. My professor was awesome, so he kind of inspired me to get started and continue my research with the man. Do you want a family? I do. I've always wanted kids. I have an 8-year-old brother who's kind of like my kid. I've always, like, I basically raised the boy, like, and I think I'm very maternal in nature, and I'm really excited to have children. I want 4 or 3 children. This one's so funny. Do you sell feet pics? Okay, so this is actually hilarious because I do know someone that sold feet pics and made $50. If you could pick between flying or being invisible, what would you choose? This question, I get like randomly, this is like the most random question that I get asked all the time, but I would always choose flying. Always said that. Have you changed or grown from high school to college? So, big yes. I think everyone changes from when they graduate high school to when they're in college. Everyone changes a lot in a lot of different ways. It could be good, it could be bad, it could be just changing and not, you know, a negative or a positive way, but I have changed monumentally from when I was in high school. Hopefully for the better, I think. But yeah, it's just, I was just so different in high school. Like, I feel like low-key when people like see me from high school and they like talk to me and they're like, this is not the same person, like it's so weird, you know, like I think I've just matured a little bit. I've always been really happy and positive, luckily. But I think now I'm just different now. I'm just like, I don't know how to explain it really, but I definitely think that I've grown. Definitely an emotional maturity and communication skills and just being open and transparent. I was really kind of cover everything up with jokes and laughter, you know. Now I'm just a much better communicator. I'm much more emotionally mature. Like, I can explain my feelings and understand other people's feelings and empathize more fully. And I think that's really helped me in my relationships, not just my relationship with my boyfriend, but also with my family and my friends. Just to be more of like have more of an honest love, like, for people and myself. I mean, that's an ongoing battle, but I definitely think that I've grown and definitely changed since I was in high school. Describe your dream man. So, my dream man, green eyes, brown hair, studies history, orange colored facial hair. I like that a lot. Tattoos, love tattoos. Glasses, specifically those circle-y kind. I like those a lot. Irish. I like an Irish man. I like that. Probably somebody's like, I really like names that start with a vowel. So like an A or an E or something like that. I really like that too. Okay, well, that's all I have for today, so thanks so much for joining me. I hope you guys were able to take a little glimpse into my life and how I am. If you guys have any requests for further videos, please leave them in the comments below. The next video I'm going to have up is a makeup tutorial, so I'm really excited to do that. I'm just contemplating where I'm going to film that, because my living situation is kind of rambunctious right now, some would say. There's like kids walking in the woods over there. I'm terrified for them. Do they need help? Do I need to help them? Alright, well, thanks so much for watching again. I hope you guys have a great and safe week, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!